Our Davao journey may have ended, but the journey was far from over. So hi, welcome to this vlog. This story begins right where my Davao vlog ended. Early the next morning, we left Davao and started our journey to Bukidnon. I still had work that day, so I spent part of the trip working from my seat. We finally arrived in Valencia City at around 5 p.m. The one thing I immediately loved about the place, the peaceful garden right outside our room's back door. That evening, it was just the two of us for dinner while waiting for our friends who were still traveling. The next morning, I unexpectedly made a new friend. I eventually settled at the hotel's gazebo to get some work done, and somehow my new friend decided to stay nearby. I spent the morning working in the cool Bukidnon air and enjoying the peaceful surroundings before heading back into the room. Around noon, it was time to check out and continue the journey. Our next destination, Mountain View College. We registered right away, we received our IDs and shirts and our PYC kit, and headed to the dormitories while waiting for room assignments. After settling into our dorm and getting ready, we headed to the alumni hall for the United Prayer. This officially marks the beginning of PYC. We were welcomed by Kuya Jem and Ate Gigi, introduced the speakers, and then gathered together in prayer. One thing I've always appreciated about PYC is how prayer isn't just part of the program, it is the foundation of the program. Day 2 started very early. This was Erica and Mika's first PYC, and I was excited for them to experience one of the most memorable parts of the event.
So friends, what we'll do?
More of His saving fullness seen, more of His love who died for me. Amen.
After prayer, I accompanied them to finish some registration requirements. By 6 a.m., the campus looked absolutely beautiful. The morning plenary speaker was Melody Mason, a well-known prayer ministry leader and author who has encouraged thousands of people to deepen their prayer lives. After the plenary session, we headed to our chosen breakout session. I attended a session focused on relationships and the challenges many young people face today.
Oh, how about this? I'd rather look okay than ask for help.
I got it all together. I'm cool.
The discussion explored how easy it is to base our identity and self-worth on relationships.
Many people enter into relationship, compromise their values.
Afterward, it was time for care group. After care group, we returned to our dorms. The campus was covered in fog, the weather was cold, and it perfectly captured the peaceful atmosphere of MVC. The following morning, we woke up even earlier. We returned to the dorm to prepare for the day and proudly wore our PYC shirts.
And so we take you to the baptistry and experience revival.
Following the morning plenary, it was time for another breakout session. I originally planned to attend a session about Islam and Adventism. However, after seeing some friends, I accidentally ended up in a spiritual warfare session instead. After the session, we met up with Kuya Moises and went searching for food behind the venue. After eating, I went back to the dorm for a short rest before heading back to the hall for the afternoon outreach. This outreach experience was different. Only a few groups left the campus while the rest of us participated in a prayer walk. Since my care group wasn't around, I joined some friends instead. We followed the path and eventually made our way towards Sulads. After spending time in prayer, taking photos, and enjoying the scenery, we slowly made our way back to prepare for the Sabbath. That evening, the Vespers program officially welcomed the Sabbath hours.
But I know whom I have believed, and I'm persuaded that He is able to keep that which I've committed.
Sabbath morning began with united prayer once again. I also had the opportunity to meet Melody Mason and ask if she could write something in my Bible. It became one of my favorite memories from the event. Before the main program started, we visited the sanctuary replica that had been built specifically for PYC participants. Soon, the Sabbath program began. There was worship, music, messages, and special presentations throughout the day. One segment featured Kuya Jem interviewing missionaries serving in different mission fields.
Indigenous mission. Indigenous mission. Oh wow, sepadaan.
One of my favorite parts of the entire event was the choir. Music filled the hall, the harmonies were beautiful, and for a moment, it felt like a small glimpse of heaven. As I listened to the songs and reflected on the messages throughout the week, I realized something. The theme above and beyond wasn't about doing more. It was about allowing God to take us beyond our comfort zones, beyond our fears, beyond our limitations. Unfortunately, I had to leave after lunch. I wasn't able to attend the afternoon plenaries and breakout sessions because I needed to begin my journey home. After 3 different rides and several hours of commuting, I finally arrived at Cagayan de Oro Airport around 6 p.m. My head was already hurting from all the travel, and the efficacent oil quickly became my best friend. Around 11 p.m., heavy rain started pouring outside. I was outside, so it's very cold. Not long after, Erica and Mika arrived since our flight schedules were close together. We spent the remaining hours talking and catching up while waiting for check-in. By 5 a.m., I had officially reached the point of functioning on zero sleep. But at last, it's boarding time. While seated on the plane, I didn't really feel the need to sleep, even though I had zero rest. Instead, I just sat there quietly in deep thought about everything that had just happened. The long journey from Davao to Bukidnon, the early morning prayers, the unexpected friendships, the lessons I did not expect to learn, and how God was present in every part of it, even in the small, ordinary details. PYC wasn't just an event I attended. It was a journey where God continuously reminded me what it means to go above and beyond comfort, beyond plans, beyond expectations, beyond what I thought I needed. And so this is the end of my PYC 2026 journey. Thank you for watching this vlog and for being part of this journey with me. Until the next one, bye!